The next step in our list of things to do is to create a play button. Now this really isn't a very complex task. So, first thing to do is to make a button. Choose a colour that you like. I'm going to go with this red. I don't want to, I'm going to put a black line around the outside of it. I'm going to choose a rectangle tool. Then, a new layer. All right, layer 3, rename it straight away. We'll call it play button. All right. Then I'm going to keyframe 1. If I don't go to keyframe 1, it's going to mess things up. And in keyframe 1, there we go. Now I need my text tool. I need to change the color and click here and say play. There we go. That's looks all right. It's nothing spectacular, but it's okay. All right, there it is. Now, select all of it. Okay, just click and drag around it. Right click and convert it to a symbol. This symbol should be a button. Name, I'm going to call it play underscore button. Best not to have spaces. Right, and say OK. Again, instance name, play button 1. All right, now that I've done that, you'll see this button is there for the entire time. I don't want it to be. So if I click on this end frame here, nothing much happens. I'm actually going to go to frame probably 4, something like that. Press F6 and put a keyframe. Then all this other stuff here, I am just going to highlight, right click and go remove frames. There we go, because I don't want them there. Now, the actual code itself, what I need to do is go to Window, and under Window, I've got Code Snippets. Click that. Straight away, I get all these different options. We want to go to ActionScript, and then Timeline Navigation. It's click to go to next frame and play. This one here. Now, check, make sure you've clicked on it. Okay, I have clicked on it. I'm going to go back to Code Snippets here and double click on that. Right, you'll notice straight away we've got a layer here now called Actions. These are instructions. They tell me how to use this. All right. What frames do I want my animation to start playing from? Well, 5 looks pretty good to me. And notice it's gone away, right? If I click on this Actions layer and where the code is, and then just go to Actions, which again, Window and Actions, it brings up the code. So go to and play. Now I'm going to make it frame 10. All right. Now, one other thing we need to do. If we run this, it will just run. It won't stop and wait for you to press play. It will just run automatically. So we have to tell it to stop. STOP, open and close brackets, and semicolon. That will stop the animation from running. Right, let's just make that hide. Now, last thing I need to do with this play button is at the moment, my wheelie thing here starts from frame 1. I want to move that so it starts to frame 10. Moving frames on Flash can be trickier than it needs to be. But if you remember this, if you click on the frame that you want to move, then let go. Then go back, click on it again, and drag it to where you want it to go. All right. So these, I'm now just going to highlight those and go remove frames. That didn't work. Let's try that again, shall we? Well, let's just try doing it this way. And F6 there. Let's clear the keyframe. That didn't work either. I hate it when stuff doesn't work. You know, I'm just going to click there and drag it back to the start. There we go. That'll just work now. Right, so now when I run this, Control Enter, play button, I press play. There it goes. And there's that. And it just keeps going back like that.